right. Welcome everybody. This is another video from Fairclough Counseling and Consulting Services. I am Keith Anthony Fairclough Jr. I will be your motivational speaker for the day. So before we get started, if you could please like, subscribe, and share and comment on this channel and on this video, we would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get as much help to as many people as we possibly can. So let's just get right into it. Last week I posted a video about how things existed in your mind before they actually come out and exist in real life. And so I wanted to kind of follow up with that. I told you guys I would, so I'm going to follow up with that today. So in our minds, guys, like I said last week, things exist like God. With God, we all existed in his mind before anything ever was, before anything came to being. We all existed in his mind. And so when I was saying last week, just kind of recapping shortly, for us to bring anything to fruition, it has to first exist in our mind. Before we do anything else, it has to first exist in our mind. If we don't have the idea, if we don't have the plan in our mind, it will not come to fruition. All right? And so there's a flip side to that. If you don't have anything in your mind, if things don't exist in your mind before they come out, or if things don't exist in your mind, period, then guess what? That's what you're going to get in real life. Okay, so let me explain. So in our minds, we're supposed to be thinking about something. We're supposed to have some type of thing we're moving towards, something that we're working towards, whether it's education or a job or building a business or being a better parent or being a better child or whatever the case may be, better pastor, whatever it is that you're working at, you're supposed to have something in your mind to say, okay, this is the end point, this is the goals we're working towards, this is what I'm working towards, and exist in your mind beforehand. All right. Now, if you don't have anything in your mind, right, that nothing is going to sound a little weird, but just follow me. That nothing that's in your mind is what's going to happen in real life. All right. So if you have no plans, no action, everyone, I'm saying it, and you've probably seen it in family members and friends. They have no plans, no idea what they're doing, no idea where they're going, no drive, no direction, no nothing. And that's exactly what they get when it's all said and done. They get absolutely nothing. They created in their life exactly what was in their mind, which was nothing, which is why it's so dangerous not to have something that we're working towards, some type of goal, some type of activity, some type of something that you're working towards actively. All right. And that's something you believe in actively, because if you don't, then that's exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get nothing. All right. If you don't have any plans for your marriage, right, then that's exactly what you're going to get. Nothing. Things aren't going to get better by osmosis, just by accident. You're not going to have good kids by accident. You're not going to have a great marriage by accident. You're not going to stumble upon a whole bunch of money by accident, right? You have to have things in your mind first and foremost, because if you don't, everything goes, that's what you get. You get nothing. Right. And so you look at a lot of lottery winners, right? And you think, oh, well, because a lot of people say, if I had a lot of money, I would do this, and this, right? That's what people always say. Oh, if I had all this money, if I won that $1.68 billion that just won the Powerball just last week, oh, I would do this and I would do that. And quite frankly, if it's not in your mind right now, because it's not the resources that ever limit us in doing anything. It's our lack of creativity. The lack of things existing in our mind is what really hinders us. Our lack of being resourceful that hinders us. So that's not what the problem is. So if you did have all that money, you would probably end up broke, just like most people who win the lotto. All right? Why? Because in their mind, nothing existed. So since there was nothing to focus that money into doing, nothing worthwhile, they blow it all and end up in a worse condition. Well, I guess the same condition actually that was in their mind, with nothing. Since nothing was there, and then at the end, no matter how much you give them, nothing will be there, right? So I'm encouraging everybody today, right? If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know where you're going, if you're saying, oh, I want to go to college, but I don't know why I want to go to college, all right? Or if you're saying, I want to do this activity or whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, but you don't have a purpose to doing it, you don't have a why, you don't have a reason behind doing it, I would strongly encourage you to stop and think and just consider, okay, what is it I'm really trying to do? Why am I here? Question yourself. Why am I here? All right. Why am I going through all this? Why am I struggling in school? Why am I struggling in my marriage? Why am I doing all these things? Right? Sit down and stop and think. I know we get so distracted with life. People are like, I don't have time to do that. We have the time if we make the time. All right. So I need everybody just take time, stop and think. Just stop and think about your life. Go back to when you were young. What are the things you dreamed about? What are the things that were so crazy you thought, oh, this will never happen? You know, think about that. Stop and think about that. All right. Because it's so important to have something that we're driving towards, something that we're moving towards. We should never have a goal in our life that's so small that once we achieve it, we're done, right? We should have a goal that's so big, so wild, so out there that even after we've passed away, and after one generation, two generations, three generations after we passed away, that goal is still going forward, still going forward. You look at someone like Sam Walton. Right, he had an idea in his mind to make a grocery store chain or a retail store chain that that regular people could go to, and it wouldn't be super expensive. Right, that was his goal. And so not only was mission accomplished, but his goal continues to go on to the point where we see advertisements from Walmart that says, if you find a cheaper price somewhere else, let us know. We will lower our price to match that price, just so we stay true to you. So we stay true to the goal and the mission that Sam Walton had all those years ago. And so we need to be big dreamers and think big. Like, it can't be just for you. If you are the main focus of your goal, that is a problem right there. Because we need to be living for something beyond ourselves. And you see that even in Christianity. You know, the goal when you're a Christian is not to live for yourself, right? Your goal in Christianity is to live for others, to win souls for others. You know, Jesus said, go out into the whole world and preach the gospel, you know, to every man, woman, child, boy, girl, you know. So I want to encourage everybody who may just kind of be lost at the moment, you know, and if you are, you know, comment on the bottom, you know, and we can talk and we'll see what we can do to help, right? But I want everyone to stop and think and consider, and what am I trying to do? Where am I trying to go? Why am I here? If you're a Christian, ask yourself, why did God put me here on this planet? To do what? To just sit in a chair on a Sunday and a Wednesday and then to come home and do nothing? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. God has put something special inside of you, and he has a job for you to do that's bigger than what you can even imagine at this point. But you got to imagine it, right? If you're not imagining anything. And if you're not a believer, right? Let's say you're not a believer. That's fine. All right. You are still here for a purpose. You can still do something that's bigger than yourself. Because there's plenty of atheists out there that are doing a lot of good in the world because they're living for something bigger than themselves, right? So I just need everybody to stop and think, to stop and take some time, maybe 5 minutes in the morning. Just quiet and just ask yourself these questions. Why am I here? What am I set forth to do? What can I create in my mind that will go forth and change the world? What? Just what is it? Right? It doesn't have to be some multi-million-dollar idea. Can be, but it doesn't have to be. Right? But something that's going to change the world and change and help people. Bring people together. Help people get more clarity when they talk to other people. Maybe it's about communication. You know, when people could use communication so much, if people could just communicate together better, how many problems will be solved just by that alone? I mean, being that communication is the number one problem in all marriages across the world, you know? So someone could, hey, I'm going to create a communication program that's simple and easy for everybody to use, right? How many lives could be changed by that alone? So I just want to encourage everybody, you know, if you don't have anything on your mind, if you're stopping and saying, I don't know, Keith, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know where I'm going. I'm kind of just living with the seat in my pants. You know, I'm going to encourage you, stop and think. Stop and think. All right, stop and think. Think of where you want to go, why you want to go there, and whose lives are going to be changed because you go there, or whose lives are going to be changed if you don't go there. Because that's a big thing too. There's people's lives on the line right now. Even as I make this video, there's lives on the line right now, right? And this video may be going forth to possibly save someone's life. I don't know. But I got to put it out there. And it can be the same thing for you. So I encourage everybody, if you don't know what you want to do, if you don't know where you want to be, if you don't know why you're even here, what your purpose is, I encourage you to stop and do some self-reflecting on yourself. Fix some things within yourself. Do whatever you got to do in yourself first. And then watch these ideas start coming and flowing to your mind. Watch how you can keep up with all the ideas that start flowing into your mind, and how your belief will start building, your confidence start building, and these things will start coming to pass and coming to pass. And we'll talk a little bit more about how to make these things come to pass. But right now, first we got to get to the point where we actually have these things in our mind. All right. So, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Like I said before, please like, subscribe, comment, share this among your friends, among family. Share it. Someone could possibly use this information. If you like this, like I said, you subscribe to this channel. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook under my name, Keith Anthony Fairclough Jr. I put a lot of motivational stuff on my page. I'm not really on Instagram, so you can look for me there. I'm Omega Leader 123. We're in the kind of the building phase right now, so I'm gonna go in and put the brand all together, and you'll see it across the board, Fairclough Counseling Consulting Services, on all of the different social medias. So, but until then, stay with us, stick tuned. There's a whole lot more coming, and I'm thank you very much for your time. Have a blessed day and take care. Okay.